Well, hi, this is Dan Sheffield, and here we're at Superstar Online, and I'm going to show you one of my favorite courses, one of our favorite titles called Language Arts Review 3B with Sports. I'm going to click on it. We've got a fourth grade class that we've set up with two titles in it, and let me click on Language Arts Review 3B. This is our main menu, and we can click on any of these lessons to go to that lesson. I'm going to show you writing a paragraph, so I'm going to click on writing a paragraph, and you see that we have three parts to the lesson. We have our coach time, we have our learn the words, and then we have our writing racers game. So we'll start with the coach time, and I'll show you a little of that. Now notice that I've turned off our help instructions, which usually help us get started. Let's go ahead and click on Start.
Hi, I'm Coach Jordan. Welcome to How to Write a Paragraph. We're going to define a paragraph, learn the parts of a paragraph, and then practice writing a paragraph. At the end of this lesson, you will know the parts of a paragraph and be ready to practice writing them on your own. And later in the course, you will be ready to do some racing in a car like that. But first things first, what do you think a paragraph is?
So the program is interactive at this point, and we can...
A page of at least 5 sentences about one subject or thought with no indented line.
So we're placing our cursor over the answers to get some help with the reading, and I'll...
A group of usually 3 or more sentences that talk about the same idea.
Go to the correct answer and click on the correct answer.
Exactly. A paragraph is a group of usually 3 or more sentences that talk about the same idea. Also, note that the first sentence of a paragraph begins on a new, often indented line, and that many times there are blank lines between paragraphs. So, let's recap what you know. You've already learned letters, which make words, and you know that words make sentences. Here it's time to put sentences together into a paragraph. Let's see. Follow me to the end of the assembly line. I'll show you something. Here is a completed car and a completed paragraph. And it may not be obvious this second, but writing a paragraph is a lot like putting a car together. And now that you can see where we're going, let me show you how we'll get there. Let's go back to the beginning of the assembly line.
I'm going to click on the next button and go on. That gives you a good idea of how one of our coach time, the instruction part of the lesson, is put together. This is our Learn the Words activity, which helps us build vocabulary, and we're using the words that we're going to need at this grade level, and also the words that we're going to need for the game that's coming up. So we have the word board, and we can click on any of the words to see the word, and then we also have our speed round. I'll come back to the speed round. Let's click on paragraph. And notice that I have the word paragraph, and I can place my cursor over the word paragraph.
Paragraph. Paragraph.
And I can hear that word as many times as I need to. And then we have the word broken up not by the phonemes, but by the syllables. So I can place my cursor over the syllables and hear the syllables.
Pair, a, graph. Pair, a, graph. Pair, a, graph. Paragraph.
And also we have the word used in a sentence.
She wrote a paragraph about giraffes.
And then we have our word board. We can go back to the word board, or we can hear the entire sentence read to us.
She wrote a paragraph about giraffes.
We also have the rules for writing a paragraph, and we can go through the rules and close the rules. And then we also have a definition of each of the words. And so we show the syllables in the word and the definition. And we'll close the dictionary, and we can go to the next word. and the next word, and the next word, or we can
Inner.
go back to the word board, and then we can go to any of the words that we need to work on. Our speed round is here.
Welcome to the speed round. Answer the multiple choice questions about paragraphs. You'll have 1 minute for each speed round. A passing score is 15, but try to get as many correct answers as you can and beat your high score.
So that's our instructions for the speed round, and we just click on start. So our topic sentence, and just click on these as quickly as we can. And if I get a wrong answer, it gives me the wrong answer sound and takes away from the score. We're trying to get up to 15 in 1 minute, and this is timed for 1 minute. So that gives you an idea of our speed round. We're going to click on the next button and just go on to the game. So this is our Writing Racers games, fun game. The idea of the game is to answer the questions and put the paragraph into the correct answer, and then we have a racing game that's at the end of this. Let's click on Play Game.
Drag the sentences up to the paper to write a paragraph. The first sentence is the topic sentence. It says what your paragraph is going to be about. After that comes the supporting sentence. If a sentence doesn't support your main idea, don't put it in your paragraph. Make sure to place the supporting sentences in a logical order. At the end of the paragraph is the concluding sentence. It summarizes the previous sentences in the paragraph.
So I'm going to take the first sentence and place it up here. And then we've got our next sentence and a supporting sentence. And we said finally, and then we'll put our final sentence. And click on Finish.
Your paragraph is perfect. Click on the part you want to buy.
Okay, notice that we earned $1,000. Now we can buy any engine that we want to for our car. So let's choose the 500 horsepower engine and save a little money. And we have another sentence. Now let me get this one wrong. So I've got these wrong. Let's click on Finish.
Your paragraph is not correct. The correction report shows what errors you made. Look your paragraph over carefully. Then
So I'll click on Erase, and
it another
now
try.
it gives me a help and shows me that this is the first sentence, and this is the second sentence. And this one and this one, and we really don't need to have this sentence here. Let's try that.
Your paragraph is perfect.
And our paragraph is perfect.
Click on the part you want to buy.
Now we only have $712 left, so we can't buy our super grip brakes, but we can buy a four-wheel disc brake. So the idea is we're going to continue with this, and we're going to buy parts for our car, and at the end we're going to have a little race game. Notice that we're keeping track of the number of right and wrong answers, and we have our star here. Let's click on the star, and this takes us to our progress page. So what we have here is our medal certificates. Every time we complete one of the games, we're going to earn a medal. If we've made some mistakes, we'll earn a bronze medal. If we made less mistakes, we'll earn a silver medal. And if we completed it to the required level, we'll earn the gold medal. The objective is to get all of the games to gold. We also have our training certificates, so every time we complete a training, we have a certificate that we've earned, and we can earn each one of them training certificates. And then we have our speed rounds. If our speed rounds are 15 or more, to show green. If it's not 15 or more, to show black. We also have a button that shows the whole program and what we've done in each one of the lessons. And we can click on the Details button and print any one of these reports. We can click on the menu and go back to the main menu. Notice that we have a pre-test and post-test that we can complete if the teacher wants us to do that. And then we also have a Parents button. The idea of the Parents button is it allows the parents to work with us at home in a practice mode, so we can turn on the Parents mode and notice that now everything is in a practice mode. We don't have any tracking going on. So let's go back to the Parents mode and turn the Parents mode off. That completes a fairly quick overview of our Language Arts Review 3B